tables picked today for the smile.
There's the man. Good work, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
I tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more thing from you.
Whatever you command.
Jezek refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see you.
Me?
Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Bernard to beat it out of him, but then I told myself that if he's so keen to speak to you...
I'll try to get something out of him. Where is he?
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Very well, sir.
Look out.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this. Good boy. That's my boy.
it!
I need the key to Yezhek's cell.
So Sir Radzig let him have his way in the end. He should have let me beat some answers out of him.
If I were you, I wouldn't question Sir Radzig.
Just try not to mess it up.
Thanks. Can you teach me how to do...
Certainly.
I'm interested in more of...
All right. Now...
I'd like to learn to...
Certainly.
I'd like to hone my...
First, you have...
Well, I'll think... I'd like to train a bit, just lightly, with...
Right. What weapon would you like to try? I've got a bastard sword, a short sword. We can fight with poles. Whatever you fancy.
I'll try the axe. It's heavy, and I haven't quite got the hang of it. And I'll take a shield, too.
Right, lad. Grab your piece, and we'll get stuck in.
Ow!
Ohio. Fucker.
All right, you win. I'd like to train, but I want real combat with real weapons.
A bit cocky, ain't you? I'll never learn as much with a wooden sword as with a Some say you should even try what it's like. Let's fight, then. Have no fear, I won't kill you. But you might get hurt.
I'll try the axe. It's heavy and and I'll take a shield.
Right, lad. Grab your piece, and we'll get stuck in.
Bollocks!
Yeah!
I think I've mastered the basics of combat. Could you teach me something a bit more advanced?
I see.
I'm quite good with an axe.
We'll test you. Stand there, take your weapon, and fight. If you look like you know what you're doing, I'll teach you a trick or two. Enough. That will do. That wasn't at all bad. All right, it seems you're ready for the next lesson. Now, pay close attention. I'll teach you the most important thing. It's good to be able to attack. It's good to be able to fend off your opponent's blows. But the best is when you're able to do both at once. A master stroke is when you parry your opponent's blow and strike him at the same time. Attack me, and I'll show you how it's done. See? I parry and strike in one move. There's no defense against this technique if it's executed well. The thing is to time it right. Block right into your opponent's strike and match your movement to his. One elegant technique and the fight is won. Try it. I'll attack slowly. You parry. Not bad. Gah! No, not like that. No. Well done. Yeah. Ah, that's it. If you want to really hurt your opponent, it's no use just flailing at him and hoping you get lucky. You need technique, but using skilled moves is no easy matter. There's no miraculous strikes you can learn that will ensure you win every duel. You've got to work those techniques into your combat, force your opponent into a position you want him in, and then attack unexpectedly. See? I strike from overhead, then slash from the side, and back swing low down. So you expect me to strike from below, but then I turn the sword and strike you with the other side. Once more. Defend. Now, you try it. Strike from above, then from the right, then slash. The strikes have to follow quickly, one after the other. As soon as one lands, you start the next. You have to keep exactly to the sequence, otherwise it won't come off. Slash from above, slash from the right, slash from below. Go! Yeah! No! You have to strike me 3 times. 3 times. Yeah! Try to catch the rhythm. As soon as one blow lands, change the target zone and strike again. Try to catch the rhythm. As soon as one blow lands, change the target zone and strike again. Right? No! You have to strike me 3 times. 3. Try to catch the rhythm. As soon as one blow lands, change the target zone and strike again. Right away. Don't stop. No! You have to strike me 3 times. 3 times. No, no, no! You have to strike me 3 times! 3 times! No, no, no! You have to strike me 3 times! 3 times! No, no, no! You have to strike me 3 times! 3 times! Try to catch the rhythm. As soon as one blow lands, change the target zone and strike again, right away. Don't stop. Try to catch the rhythm. As soon as one blow lands, change the target zone and strike again, right away. Don't stop. Try to catch the rhythm. As soon as one blow lands, change the target zone and strike again, right away. Try to catch the rhythm. As soon as one blow lands, change the target zone and... That's it. Try it once more. Yeah.
God save.
I'd like to make use of the...
And what is it you'd like?
Get myself fixed up.
As you wish.
Fine.
I'm sure you'll be extreme.
I'm interested in your...
So what are you...
I'd like that.
But of course.
Fine.
I'm sure you'll be...
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
God watch over you. Good night. Especially in these dark times. Can I do something for you? Good luck, then.
God save you. See you later.
Take care now.
Deliver us from perils, only pure and blessed one.
Be merciful, good people.
God be with you. See you later.
God bless. Take care.
Flour, egg, salt, yeast. Let it bake a bit.
How's it going? Good luck, then.
Henry, I'm glad you came. Well, finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
Radzig will keep me alive only as long as it takes to get everything I know out of me. You, on the other hand, gave me certain assurances. So I want to be sure that the secrets my life depends on end up in good hands.
I didn't promise you anything, but I'll see what I can do.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I don't know who.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men in Sasau?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so. This Eric, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced, and after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you tell me about?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all...
I see.
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me.
I can try, but I can't promise.
Jesus Christ be praised.
You look like you've got a lot on your plate.
Busy. I've had so many...
What's going on?
I've been given the task of putting some of the...
I understand.
The worst part is they won't tell you who really needs a job.
How?
They're like to be more honest with you, so you can...
If you need help, I'll...
You're a godsend. I'm sure it won't take too long.
What kind of work are we talking about?
Well, old Hagen is looking for a cook, and we need 5 carriers.
A cook and 5 water carriers. That sounds simple enough. Is there
a little. We need 3 water carriers, but the other 2 will have to carry, begging your pardon, shit. Or as the Pope would say, excrement.
Is there anyone who can tell...
Yes, the merchant Conrad Hagen is the one looking for a cook, so you can talk to him. and young Alex will know which of the Scarlet's folk are best suited to the job.
How come that's such a cause for concern?
For one thing, they're afraid of me, and I can't get a straight answer out of any of them. So how the hell am I supposed to make the right choice?
Oh, they're desperate. You can't blame them.
I don't, but I might end up picking some good-for-nothing who'll just booze his wages away.
Can you tell me anything more about the cook?
You'll have to ask Hagen yourself. I couldn't get a straightforward answer out of him. Maybe he's changed his mind.
What do I need to know about the water carriers?
We need 3. Right now, some of the burgers' hands are doing the job.
And they need to go all the way down to the river for water?
Of course, where else would they get it? Gallows Hill? It's not an easy job, but someone has to do it.
What can you tell me about the other carriers?
It's dirty, but it's a job that needs to be done. There'll be more than enough work for them. Some places are overflowing.
Sounds disgusting. Why would anyone want the job?
If all else fails, I'll pay 2 groschen for every 1 I pay the water carriers. That might convince someone.
That's all I need to know.
Good luck, then. Farewell.
But a smile man cannot live by bread alone, but he can't live without it either.
So what have you learned?
All sorts of things. There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Jezek claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have...
Why? Can't we just go...
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
So what will you do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult...
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn! So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end...
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Jezek is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasau and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner.
It might not be as straightforward as that.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's...
I'm not sure where to start, sir.
Then ask around the alehouses and inns, or at the Rathaus. Someone must have heard... Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome attention. What we want is for the crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir.
I know I'm asking a lot of you.
Sir, there's one more... Sir Jezek went with me without resistance.
My boy, my boy. You make but if it can prevent bloodshed, but I can't say yet what will become of...
As you command, sir.
God save you.
The bailiff sent me. He said you're looking for a cook.
That's right. I'm searching for a good cook, but I've said all that to our esteemed bailiff.
Well, I offered the bailiff my help because I know the Skalitz folk.
Ah, I see. Well, ask away then.
Do you have any particular requirements for the new...
Well, it would...
Well, yes, but the bailiff...
Well, I want a woman who's capable of looking after the house when I...
Young? Nimble?
What for? I want her to impress people with her food, not her...
I understand. Sorry. I also heard there are vacant carrier jobs.
Yes, yes. I'm surprised it hasn't occurred to anyone sooner. It will certainly benefit the city if the burghers don't have to send...
It will benefit my people as well.
Of course, of course.
I also heard that...
It's not dignified to talk of such manners. That's not a concern for decent people.
But I need to know.
Enough. I won't. Take care.
I need an experienced merchant to help.
Hold on. You're...
Well...
You want me to give up the position? No. You should try and find someone else who knows about numbers, weights. See you later. Have you picked some?
What was it I needed? I have about everything.
Here you are. Thanks for everything. See you later.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good day.
I'd like to ask about our former neighbours.
The bailiff told me about it. He still wants...
What of it?
Not everyone. There's not enough work for everyone, and no one wants to do...
But having a job could...
Water carrying, maybe. But if they have to do a job that's not fit for a decent person, only for the knacker or the executioner's
So you think there's no point in it? That it's better to beg than have a job, even if it is hauling?
You forget that that's a job for the knacker's hired hand, not for displaced people. When we return to Skalitz, they'll never be able to rid themselves...
So, do you know who's most in need of some coin and is fit for hard work?
Everyone's in need of coin, but not everyone is fit for such work.
But who should I talk to then? Where will I find them?
I'll talk to them myself and send them to meet you in front of the...
I'm also looking for a cook.
Well, there's Agnes. I've heard she can cook.
Well, what's the problem? Did something happen to her?
No, it's just that I haven't seen her around here for ages. I believe she's cooking for the local parish priest and living at the presbytery.
Thanks. I'll go.
Good luck then.
God be with you. Take care.
Have pity on me.
I'm honored that a knight such as you...
Take care.
Shine upon them, and may the souls of all the faithful departed, through the mercy of God.
My humble greet.
Are you Agnes, who works at St. James?
I am. Or I did, before those devils rolled in and burnt down Skalitz. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for a good cook and housekeeper, and everyone I asked sent me to you.
I've been blessed by God.
So it seems. Anyway, the local merchant wants someone who can cook.
Well, Father Francis was very fond of good food, but
Why not?
Because I'm still Father Francis.
But I heard he fled and isn't coming...
Don't pay any attention.
Where's Father Francis now?
I don't know. The last time I saw him, He was going to confession in Sasau, but that was before all these terrible...
Does he go to Sasau often?
Not so often. About once a month. He always used to stay in the inn near the monastery.
I'll ask around about what happened to...
Take care.
Eternal rest.
God's blessing. God be with you.
And may the souls of all the faithful depart.
Hedvábná šnurečka, ej velice.
Eternal rest granted to them.
I'm from Skullets, good folk. You all know what happened there. Help your neighbor.
Vegetables, fruits, apples, cucumbers, onions, come.
God grant you health. God be with you.
Bread, fresh bread. Bread. Rolls, rolls for you.
I could die of shame.
I'm from Scotland. Make you cry and garlic that'll keep evil spirits at bay.
Flour, egg, salt, yeast. fresh bread.
Father, I need your help urgently.
You? I recognize you. You're the Scarlet's blacksmith's son.
Yes, that I am.
I'm sorry. What did you want?
It may sound strange, but I need you to go back to St. James. The locals need their spiritual shepherd.
No, certainly not.
Don't you feel any shame? Think of all those Christians who faced death and never betrayed their faith.
That's something else entirely.
No, it's not. They weren't afraid to face death, and you're squirming at the thought of some slight danger.
Haven't you seen how they ransacked the place? Does that seem slight to you? Well, not to me.
The Cumans are gone, but the townsfolk won't come back. And why should they, when the man who ought to set an example, the one they look up to, is shitting himself?
The Lord forgive me. You're right. I should go back.
There. You see? Now I hear a man talking.
And where will I live? My house in Skalitz must surely be in ruins.
You can live right there at St. James. I'm sure the locals will be grateful enough to give you a roof over your head.
Well, it's true they've treated me kindly, and I do owe them. Very well. I will go back.
Thank you. The people... Father, when do you plan to return to St. James?
I beg your pardon. Why do you...
Your housekeeper, Agnes, is in Rattay, and doesn't want to...
So she survived. Thank the Lord. I prayed for her and all who suffered, but I'm not going back. Tell her I appreciate her concern, but to look out for herself now. God be with you.
I'm honored that a knight such as you...
I've got a few questions for you, Bailiff, if you don't mind. Have you been having some trouble around here?
And what business is it of yours? Did someone complain? Who sent you here?
No one complained, though I'd be interested to know why you think they might. It was Lord Radzig who sent me. He'd heard word that some unsavoury characters are holed up round here.
Begging your pardon, but what the devil does Sir Radzig care about it? And I keep hearing the same from Sir Sebastian, and he's got no dog in this fight either.
You have an inn, and the horse trails cross here. There must be many travellers come seeking work, and not all of them honest men.
Aye, it's true. Bedlam has broken out once or twice, and restoring order was no easy matter.
Has there been anything like that lately?
No. It's been quiet here lately. But now that I think about it, I don't recall coming across anyone here like that.
Nobody looking for soldiering work, maybe as a merchant's guard?
There's always one or two like that. But if they don't get the job, they move on.
Sir Sebastian? Who's that?
Sebastian Baron von Berg. He's here under monastery law to protect us against all this unrest in the land.
Why should he care about the city? That's not his jurisdiction, is it?
Quite true. I'm in charge of this city, but he keeps telling me I've got cutthroats hiding around here, and I should be more vigilant. The goal of the man.
Sir Sebastian? Who's that?
Sebastian Baron von Berg. He's here under monastery law to protect...
Why should he care about the city? That's not his jurisdiction, is it?
Quite true. I'm in charge of this city, but he keeps telling me I've got cutthroats hiding around here.
I heard some recruiters are meeting in Sasau.
Do you think that people here complain and I don't do my job? Nothing of the sort. Old Lederman's the only one that comes complaining.
And what does this Lederman complain about?
Lederman is our local tanner. Lives by the quarry, which is where... well...
They go there to fight and that doesn't bother you?
Why would it bother me? Much better to brawl there than in the tavern. At least in the quarry they can't damage anything but each other.
Have you heard any talk of strange...
Nothing worth mentioning. Sure, there's been some talk about the miller. Folks saying they've been seeing him doing this or that, or people visiting him at night, but he's never done anything. He's a decent enough man, for a miller.
I'll try asking him if he's heard.
He lives on the other side of the river, by the bogs. But don't go getting your hopes...
Thank you, Bailiff.
Goodbye.
Good fella. That's my boy.
Look out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I never. Hey!
Lost something here.
Anything else? Hey! God almighty, has something happened to you? Did someone steal your fancy clothes?
Tanner, I've heard all's not well with you.
It's better now. I must have eaten something bad.
No, I mean you've complained about some ruffians raising hell behind your house.
Aye, true enough. That lot's been a thorn in my side. And when I went to tell them to take it elsewhere, they nearly beat me to a pulp.
When are they there?
Nearly every evening. Every god-forsaken evening. Shouting and bellowing there till nightfall. And then they leave. Probably to get drunk.
How many of them are there?
How would I know? They make as much noise as a herd of wild boar in rutting season.
And did they all attack you?
Aye. They knocked the stuffing right out of me.
And nobody does a thing about it?
I've been to the bailiff, but he couldn't give a rat's arse. There's no commotion under his window, so what does he care?
That's quite a bailiff you've got.
A scarecrow would keep better order.
If you want, I'll take care of them.
Well, you look like you could move mountains, but there are several of them and just one of you.
Perhaps we'll be able to settle things peacefully.
Maybe. They might think twice before kicking your arse.
Perhaps I can reason with them. It doesn't have to come to blows.
Well, break a leg, lad. Or better yet, don't. But if you manage to pull it off, you'll get your reward. Don't worry. Take care.
Lost something here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
My respects to you.
Listen, have you heard about anyone looking to recruit men around here? Or planning some kind of mischief?
No.
Come on. I know how it is with millers. I've been friends with a few and they hear all the gossip.
So go ask them.
I doubt their ears reach all the way here.
Then it seems you're out of luck.
Surely we can come to some arrangement.
I don't much care for strangers.
So, what do I have to do to get in your good graces, Master Miller?
Well, if I heard from those Miller friends of yours that you can be relied upon, and you're not a complete dolt.
I'm Henry from Skalitz, and I'm looking...
I expect Pesh... The tailor in Sasso has received some
No problem.
Good. It ought to be at his shop. Bring...
I'd like you to teach...
Certainly.
I'd like to practice...
All right. Now, farewell.
I'd like you to teach me how to...
Certainly.
I'm interested in more about...
All right, but it'll cost you. Now, pay close attention.
I'd like you to teach me...
Certainly.
I'd like to hone my...
All right. Now, pay... God.
You haven't heard of any recruiters?
Perhaps, but I'll not...
Why not?
Because we're in the middle of something.
Come on. Not...
Perhaps not, but I'll tell you when we're done.
All right. Christ, it's like pulling...
God be with you.
Look out. Hey!
Has your manhood been wilting of late? Then buy this powder made of a unicorn.
My God, what happened to you? You look like you've been assaulted.
Master Armourer, I have a message for you from Blacksmith Zack.
If it's another one of his so-called generous offers...
No, this is another matter. Vitus wants to challenge you to a...
What? Me?
That's not how it will be. The real duel will...
How's that?
It will be a duel with bludgeons. No bloodshed. At most...
And so I'm to choose a...
Good. So let's agree...
Hold your horses, young fella. I've got...
Maybe I'm just doing it out of love.
Aye. I could pay you more. And I'd tell him...
You mean if I fight as your champion is...
No, you've...
That's not very honourable.
And Zack's constant slander and mudslinging.
Zack might be acting the scoundrel, but what...
Better than that, upstart. I'm a master of... So?
Now, forget it.
Suit yourself. But my...
So, choose the time and place.
What, me?
You're the one being challenged.
Well, it's all the same to me. Go and sort it out with the...
All right.
See you later.
Vegetables, fruit,
Ladies and gentlemen, good men,
Salami, sausages, meat of all shapes, sizes and flavours.
I'm glad to see...
As we were saying last... Thank you, Bailiff.
God be with you.
I'm here on behalf of...
Zack? Don't tell me. It's another... Well, you can tell Zack if you wait.
No, it's not a complaint this time.
Is that so? Well, that's a different kettle of fish.
A duel.
Jesus Christ! Has he lost his wits entirely?
Now, don't worry, Goodman Bailiff. No one will get killed. It will only be a duel with bludgeons. Zack chose me as his champion. I'll be wearing a suit of armour made by his son, Vitus, and I'll fight Otter's champion. Whoever falls first, loses.
That sounds like a fine spectacle for the village green. Naturally, I'll have to be present to ensure nothing untoward happens.
Your presence is certainly expected, Bailiff. We'd like you to referee the whole duel.
Very well. We'll have it on the marketplace in the front of the church. But when?
That's up to you.
We can announce it right now.
I've got to deal with something.
Get a move on, then. God be with you.
I've come about the duel.
We can announce it right...
Let's do it.
I'll have it announced around town. You come along at just the right time. It'll be a fine I'll see you later. Good citizens of Sasau, our township has long been plagued by a protracted dispute. As you are no doubt aware, Zack, the blacksmith of the monastery courtyard, and Master Armourer Otto Rabstein have been, for some time, at odds.
Ha ha! Added hammer and tongs, more like!
And insomuch as it behoves my office as bailiff to settle such disputes and maintain peace and order, I have decided to resolve the blacksmith's quarrel by unconventional means, whilst affording an entertaining spectacle. In short, we shall let them knock each other's teeth out. However,
Since it ill befits two respectable tradesmen to maul each other on the market square like a pair of cocks on a dung heap, each of them has elected a champion. Zack, the blacksmith, has appointed to fight in his stead Henry of Scarlets. And Master Otter Rabstein's champion will be... Please, introduce yourself, Sir Knight.
Master Otter will fight for Master Otter. I don't need some young pup to take my place.
I remind you that this will be a duel with bludgeons alone, and until first blood is shed. Come, folks, be sensible for heaven's sake. We don't want any maiming here, or, God forbid, murder. So, if both contestants are ready, let us begin.
You kicked that old bastard's arse, Henry. His ears will be ringing for a month. Now everyone will see who knows how to make armor and who's all hot air.
You shouldn't speak so disrespectfully about Master Otter. He fought bravely.
No need to get worked up about it. You've got to savour the victory, haven't you? Anyway, come by the forge later for your reward, all right?
Do you know where it happened?
I'm not sure. Everyone has a different story.
Mother of God. What will I do without those fabrics? I can't turn up in my tatty old dress. I'll be a laughingstock. Things are going from bad to worse. It's about time the Lords did something about it.
Indeed. We can only pray for deliverance.
Come right up. It's a feast for your eyes and your stomachs. It's hard to resist.
My humble greetings.
I'd like to make you an offer. Have you heard about Pribyslavitz?
Don't bother me now, young fella. I've got that sneaky fucker Otter to deal with. Good luck then.
Magical elixirs and amulets, miraculous ointments, and remarkable remedies.
Garlic, onions, mushrooms, and asparagus. Come right up. No need to be shy.
My humble greet.
So, have you forged the sword?
I certainly have.
And?
It's wondrous. Even I can feel its power. I think this is my life's greatest work. I'll never make anything to match it. Do you want to buy it?
Can I try it?
Have you lost your mind? This is only for serious people who know what they want. If you don't know what it's worth, leave it be.
About that sword. About that sword.
God be with you.
Let's have a word about the price.
All right, so. Aye, that would do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
My God, what a...
Well, Master Painter, are you still short of coin?
Yes, unfortunately.
Why not?
Good boy.
My humble...
I'm looking for some people you...
If they come here to drink...
I've heard some rough men come here looking to...
There were some brawlers that used to fight behind the tavern, but they raised such a commotion.
I wasn't thinking about that lot.
Don't know about that. Every once in a while, a merchant will hire...
Do you happen to know where the brawl...
I've not got the slightest...
You haven't heard talk of...
Well, I have heard some things.
And who's the most frequent topic?
Miller Simon. They say he's rich with coin, and it's not from the mill. But that's nonsense. Folk just don't...
Anyone else?
Aye, there's talk of the knacker giving people the evil eye, or them that's not...
Thank you, innkeeper.
Not at all.
I've heard it's not quite a...
Well, I wouldn't say that. Guess...
That's not quite what I meant. I'd heard there were some stable boys staying here.
True, but that's nothing new. No. The thing is, there's not many wagons coming through at all. Folk are afraid to travel far in case...
So there are fewer travellers?
I take anyone who turns up. They come one day and leave the next. Maybe...
He just vanished, without a...
Well, he said he lost all his silver to the miller, and he had to go and see him about some...
Do you still have them?
Of course not. I sold them all a few days later when he didn't come back. The buyers...
Are there any problems?
Nothing I've heard about. Good luck.
Yeah. Yeah.
God grant you health. Good luck then.
Yeah.
Good luck then.
I know you. Gone weaker than before. Is that the best you can do? You can still yield. Theo, what's the matter? Come on.
This won't take long. Fuck it! Giving up already? Ah. Dear God!
Yeah.
God be with you.
I brought that game for you.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks, Henry. We'll get lots of support. I've got another job for you. The innkeeper had a bit of a row with his wife.
Venison I can get, that he can make his own sausages.
Naturally, just get...
See you later.
That treasure of yours.
Did you find it?
It belongs to Baron.
But I couldn't know.
That means you still owe...
What?
Look here, Kurnesh.
Working for you?
In Pribyslavitz. We're rebuilding the whole settlement.
Oh, I could cut wood.
What do you mean, what's it worth? For once in your life, swallow your...
It's easy for you to say. You're right, lad. Though I hate to admit it. But you leave me my booze. What else have I got in life? As long as there's ale to wash down the dust.
All right.
Asparagus for taste and prunes for what ails you. Try them.
God save.
I could use some help in Pribyslavitz.
Aye. See you later.
You're interested in...
I am.
I agree.
What? But I want the wood.
What makes you so deserving?
I was the owner of a mine. Well, I don't...
The chief, eh? But have you ever hauled...
There's no hill in a mine.
It's hard work carrying water.
So he's taking...
It's not quite the same thing, is it?
I wasn't born a mine owner, you know.
There's also...
Are you trying to insult me?
True. That's why it...
Double hay. Oh, that's...
How are you holding up?
Not too well. I've tried offering my admin...
He's not an easy man to deal with.
Well, if he gives you a...
And the bailiff complained he couldn't get...
I refused to talk to him. Last...
Well... That's enough for now.
Goodbye.
God bless.
You're one of the people in...
Well, Alex told me that I'm supposed to ask about a job.
That's right, but...
Peter. But everyone calls me Rock.
At the mines?
That's right. I worked in the East Shaft. Now that I think of it, have you heard anything from their lordships?
I don't know and don't care.
I suppose not.
How badly do you...
Well, right now there doesn't seem to be much...
It's not easy work, though.
Do you think it was easier in the mines? Digging...
At the mines?
That's right. But you probably knew that.
There's one more.
What? For the knack?
It's a job.
But what would people say? I need money badly, but...
But it will be twice the...
The money would help, true enough.
Look at it this way. You learn double the money.
Well, you have a point.
Good. I'm sure you will. How are you holding up?
You mean this here? Well...
What happened to it, anyway?
That time in Skalitz.
Look, I can see by the way you're...
Well, come on. I owe money to the Sawbones.
Well...
Anything.
Here you go. This will help it heal better.
Thank you so much.
Oh, nothing.
Thank you.
The bailiff said he couldn't get...
Well, he's not the most...
Maybe, but if you lot had just talked to him...
You might be right.
What would you give?
Good word.
Sure.
But I haven't got a pot to piss in.
Oh?
I heard about it at the mine.
So, what did you hear?
They found something they want.
The punishment for stealing the king's silver is hanging or burning...
I know, but you can't be burned for stealing silver nobody knows about.
That's enough for now.
God be with you.
God be with you.
You're here about the water carrier?
I am. Where do I...
Hold your horses. We haven't...
What for?
What trade did you do...
I worked in the mines, at the winch. You've heard...
Ah, the name sounds familiar.
I was. I came last autumn. The winter was mild.
We're not finished yet. Are you here because you...
Well, I'd rather be back at the winch. But now I want to carry what?
Well,
Not a chance.
And what if I told...
Didn't I mention?
You did?
I wouldn't be Tonda... More like Tonda.
And how are you holding up?
Not very well. I'll tell you that. I help out with something.
Sure.
What for? They'll get them.
And what about soldiering?
It is. And I'd be good at it. When I... Only...
No doubt. I heard you lot don't...
I don't know much about that. He didn't even really ask me...
What would you give me?
What could I give when I don't have a pot to piss in?
Well, if I get you the job...
I could.
Deal. I know everything I need.
So, can I...
Not yet.
Well...
I'll bear that in mind.
Take care.
God be with you.
You're here about the war?
Aye.
So, do you want the job?
I do.
So tell me.
I was a miner, then a farm labourer,
quite the factotum, aren't you?
I liked them all. But they were always sending me to do some...
Pickman.
Actually, my real...
Is that German?
No. It's...
So you're keen on...
I've been keen on it.
And you had another job before...
No.
Besides...
What? That'd be... No.
How are you holding up?
What can I tell you?
What happened with the...
That peacock? What was... He told me he'd no time...
Well, I could...
Fair enough.
No, you don't.
Ah.
Treasure?
I see you're a smart...
Never heard of her.
She was a great queen.
Magical, eh?
No. It's true. It's in...
I see.
I couldn't get it all. The fellow I bought...
We'll shake on it.
Agreed. Take care.
God save you.
Are you here on account?
Yes, I am.
Nice to meet you. I'll ask a few questions and...
Fine.
What did you do before this?
I work for my father.
Doing what?
He's...
Really? So you're probably here about...
Aye.
That's all? How are you holding up?
Well, I'm alive.
What happened with bait?
I don't know.
And what would you give me?
I've got...
Oh, come now.
Mother told me I should...
That's enough for now.
Goodbye.
With salt, caraway seeds, garlic, and more.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Henry.
I'd like to know... That's all. Have you got a moment? I'd like to ask...
All right.
I won't trouble you anymore. I've brought you some... Do you want something?
I'd like to ask if...
Of course. What is...
I heard you're picking people to carry water. No one needs the job more than Antonia.
Adam never met...
I'm not surprised.
But Antonia
Can she cook?
What's that got to do with carrying water?
Nothing, but there's a cook's job going too. Much easier than hauling water.
I don't know how good a cook she is, though. You'd better ask her yourself.
Do you think she'll be able to handle carrying those buckets? It's quite far, and up that hill.
She's no princess. She's tough enough.
All right.
Bear it in mind.
It means I'll think about it.
Well, if he's got something against giving the job to a woman, then try and get Vincent in.
I've brought you some.
You there. Come here a moment.
Deliver us. And blessed woman. God save.
I asked around in Sasau. Father Francis is doing well in Sasau. He has no plans to return to St. James anytime soon.
You talked to him? How is he doing? Doesn't he need his cassock fixed? He's always tearing it. There isn't a pew or a step he hasn't tripped over at one time or another.
I asked the abbot. He said they have work.
Wait, I remember the last time. We had to go to Sasau for almost 2...
That won't be that bad. Meanwhile, you can work...
You're probably right. What else can I do at my age?
So you agree you'll go and work for
Isn't that what I just said? Good luck then.
Good health to you.
I know everything I...
Splendid. I'll be...
So?
Just tell me their names and whether...
Tonda. They call...
The winch. Not to be...
To carry water.
So we have one person...
Vasil. Goes by the moniker of Pickman.
Pickman. I hope he doesn't...
No. They call him Pickman because he worked...
Well, he can't do too much damage with a bucket.
To carry water.
So we have one...
Vincent.
Vincent? Never...
To carry water.
So we have one...
Peter. Better...
Peter? Rock?
Carrying shit.
Good. One person for...
Antonia.
What? A what?
Yeah, is that a problem?
I didn't, but I kind of...
She can handle the...
Let's hope so.
Carrying shit.
Good. One...
That's it.
Good. I'll decide.
I chose a cook.
Tell me who you chose, and
I chose old Agnes for the cook's job.
Glad to hear it. I'll have to...
Master Bailiff?
I should say so. Good luck, then.
Have a look at these cucumbers. They'll stay firm all winter. Buy them before someone else does.
Thank you, good wife.
Good day to you. May the Lord watch over you.
God's sake. Good luck then.
You're right there. Anyway, I showed a couple of pieces she made last time to old
God
Tonda from
bless
Tabble,
you.
the one
And
I
your
buy
good
goods from.
self.
And he said right away he'll take them.
Bake a bit,
And
and
how
you'll
much
be
do
able
I
to
want?
feed the whole family with fresh breads.
How are you, Henry?
I'm glad to see you.
Listen, wouldn't you like to move to... If you can do that, you'd make a good merchant to handle building materials.
That's nearly the same job I had at the Skalitz mines. And they were the most profitable mines for miles around.
True. We don't have any mines, of course, but if you could handle the trade, that would help me a lot.
I know enough about trade, but I won't work for nothing. What are you offering?
Bread, bread, rolls and pretzels.
Naturally, you'll earn coin and... Don't tell me you want to spend the rest of your life struggling here.
Ha! You're right about that. Very well, I'll move there. It don't look like we'll be going back to Skalitz anytime soon anyway.
Good luck then.
Fresh bread. Pour yourself a bit of fresh milk to drink. Mercy.
How are you?
Greetings, good wife.
Take care.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Thank you, good neighbour. You're the soul of kindness.
Want to earn a bit of coin? You're not averse to a bit of profit, are you? This... We've got him!
Well... I'll slaughter you. I'm going to enjoy this. Gone weak at the knees, have you?